So there's this persistent belief that when we recognize the wonder of what we truly are and we begin to live from that, then all of the uncomfortable, challenging side of life will miraculously disappear. So what I want to talk about in this video is how when we believe we're exclusively a separate self, then by definition we're isolated. And that creates this feeling of insecurity and restlessness. And that's uncomfortable. So to try to escape that discomfort, we reach into the future to attain all kinds of things that we think will fix the problem. So that can be anything from more money, more security, more recognition, a better house, a better job, a better car, a better relationship, whatever. Now, what most of you watching this video would have already understood is that that doesn't work. That yes, we might have some kind of temporary relief, but sooner or later we find ourselves back here again, feeling restless, insecure, and then trying to attain something to escape that discomfort, temporary relief, around we go. Now, can you see how this idea of enlightenment, awakening, liberation, whatever, fits perfectly into this cycle? So here I am, uncomfortable me, and now if I get this thing called enlightenment, then all of my discomfort will be gone forever. Now, why does this cycle never work? Well, because at its root is this belief that we're exclusively a separate self. And it's that belief that creates the discomfort that we're trying to escape. So what do? Well, instead of getting caught up in the cycle, we start paying attention and exploring this moment right now and the idea of who we are. So this is what we do in all the workshops and retreats. And as we start to do that very deeply, we start to discover that what we truly are is this awareness, this knowing, this presence. And that's a very beautiful discovery. But that's not enough. The invitation then is to come into life, to realize that we're not divided from all of experiencing. And that includes beginning to feel that discomfort, that insecurity, that restlessness. And as that opens, we start to realize, oh, look, sadness, grief, anger, rage, all these feelings that are often quite taboo on the spiritual scene. So the wonder in that, in opening to life, in opening to all of those difficult feelings we could never face previously, is that we start to reclaim our energy, we reclaim our strength and our power. We learn how to be compassionate, loving, caring. So what I've noticed is you cannot selectively numb feelings. If you try and numb out your vulnerability, then what you'll also do is you'll numb out your ability to experience bliss and wonder. And you'll start to live in this kind of very slim bandwidth of experience. And that's just deeply unsatisfying. And that's why we long. That's why we long for more. So when we start to open to vulnerability, open to this side of life that we've kind of shut out, then so too do we open to the joy, the wonder, and the extraordinary bliss that's available. We open to the full spectrum of what it is to be a human being. Disasters and accidents will happen. Disease and sickness will happen. Loved ones will die. And unless we are completely disconnected from life, when these things happen, we will feel it. We will feel that loss, that grief, that sadness. That's not wrong. That's not unspiritual. That's what it is to feel the fullness of life, the fullness of what it is to be a human being. Okay, that's enough for this week. Thank you for listening. If you'd like to leave me a comment, please do. I really enjoy reading the comments, and it sets up a kind of conversation, gives me new ideas for the next week's video. So thank you for that. I hope to see you soon. Go well and take care.